Hope your weekend's going well. Time for Saturday night baseball from Tropicana Field. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Baltimore Orioles and the Tampa Bay Rays. The Orioles find themselves on an impressive 9-game winning streak. They'll try to push it into double digits next. Three-finger Rietsma gets the ball for the Rays in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, this guy's what every manager loves, right? He eats up innings. Over 200 innings on the season already. And we don't see very many guys getting 200 innings in this day and age in the game of baseball. He's reliable, he's dependable, and more importantly, he eats up a lot of innings.
For Baltimore,
at the plate,
right fielder
Vargas.
Number
and we are
29.
set for baseball here this evening. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6. Hit in the air to shallow center. Berry ranging forward, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And now the starting lineup for the visiting Baltimore Orioles. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. He had over 20 runs batted in last month. Very consistent. A solid month, and I love watching him swing the bat. It looks like the focus and concentration is even better when he has runners in scoring position.
Now at the plate, Felix Villanueva. He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Felix Villanueva.
First delivery to him on the way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, Dero, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the ump. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Standing in now, Ruben Finney. Bad as this ball's hit on the ground. Not get him at first as he's able to leg out the throw.
You know, Dero, as a pitcher, that could be so frustrating. You're taught to try to go out there and make quality pitches, and that was a really good pitch. And I would be willing to bet you he's surprised that turned into an infield single.
Yeah, at the end of the day, he's smiling. That hitter's smiling, running down first base, knowing he's got an infield single right there. He has no business. He'll line out probably 15 times, but it won't even out. You take him when you can get him.
And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Called strike 0-2. While they've had their stumbles at points this year, this lineup has really found their footing as of late. Fellas, you think this winning streak represents the new normal for this team, or is it a fluke?
Everything, man. Great starting pitching, a nasty bullpen. I want to be on their roster right now. I think I'm going to go down next managerial interview we got and tell them I want to be on the roster.
At the plate, Edward Ramos. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1. Villanueva on second. Finney at first, 2 out in the inning. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Oh, this kicks right off of him.
Cajo, nobody.
And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
He didn't have to wait long for the offensive fireworks in this one. 2 runners aboard, and he got a pitch he liked. Drove it all the way to the wall to bring in a pair of runs, and they're still in good shape to add on with him at second now.
0-1, here it comes. Breaking balls in for strike. Rietsma is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the key.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Gone! So a 2-run homer down the line in left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the O's have extended their lead now 4-0.
This is one of those pitches that will stick with a pitcher for a long time after a game. Here's a hitter who's average at best, doesn't hit for a lot of power, not a great average. He has him down in the count 0-2, and what does he do? Grooves one right to him, and even an average hitter like this will punish your mistakes.
The designated hitter.
Striding forward now is the DH, Charles Favreau. As you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Missed with a breaking ball.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0 is in there for strike one. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
Hit on the ground out to short. McIntosh fields it cleanly. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So it's 4 runs on 3 hits, including the home run. 1 error in the inning, and no one left. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Orioles are on top, 4-0. At the plate, Ken Angelis. And as you can see, he's seen that average climb the last week or so.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike.
Pretty good pitch to hit there that he let go. I know it's early and they're probably wanting to run his pitch count up, but he may not get another pitch like that to swing at the rest of the game.
And that finds the target. 0-2 now. Angelis is just shy of 6 feet at 5'11". A right-handed batter and thrower. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Eric Hatfield.
And that's in there for strike one. He's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And a breaking ball stays outside. The 1-2 pitch.
Two.
Lined into right, a base hit.
Cut it. Hold on to it.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
Now batting, right fielder
Into the box now, Vargas. No balls and one strike.
Nope,
1-1.
that's a ball.
Hatfield leads off first with one away. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2.
Two.
Reined in. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bat.
Well, it's really hard to complain about this one because that's one of the hardest double plays to turn. The first baseman has to deal with the runner headed to second, and he sometimes shields you from throwing where you want to make the throw. They should have made it, but that's a tough play all the way around.
Up next for the Orioles.
Stepping in now, Felix Villanueva. We'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here comes another 0-2. And a fastball just a bit up.
Well, tried to throw a high fastball right by him there. Didn't work, but now we'll see if that sets up some different options. Wouldn't be surprised to see a good slider down and away right here.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
On the ground is short, could be 2. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of. Digging in for his second at bat, Ruben Finney.
Left fielder, Ruben.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Takes a knee-high fastball. Missed with a breaking ball. The 1-1 home. A little bouncer. That goes foul. 2 strikes on him now. The 1-2. There's a fastball that misses.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. He stays alive, still 2 and 2.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
Set. Here's the 2-2. He can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
That strikeout was a real good example of a pitcher continuing to make a guy chase out of the zone. When you recognize a hitter is in protect mode, you don't have to come inside the strike zone. You could just expand further and further until he literally can't touch it.
And now Will Peniagua. 0-1 the count. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Peniagua is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often, and it's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Now at the plate, Edward Ramos. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Swing and a line drive to left. That's in another base hit. He's 2 for 2.
Relay two.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch.
Now
I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
And he takes this one high, 1-1. Fastball down near the shoe tops.
And here he is in the 3rd inning. Trouble again. He's just not able to find that comfort zone out there.
The 2-1. Popped him up. Brady over to his left, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Charles Favreau. They'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
Been a real big struggle for him so far on the mound. 4 runs and only 3 innings, so it'll be interesting to see if he can settle in at all and make some adjustments, or if his start will continue to run downhill.
Set, and the 2-1 pitch. Right over the middle, knee high. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Hey, I know the idea is to try to get the guy to swing on a 2-2 pitch, right? But that one was so low, I don't know anybody that would have swung at that pitch.
Pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Great job of getting back in the zone with a hard fastball after the walk. I think he might have let a little frustration out with that pitch.
The 0-2 pitch. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games, so this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Into the box, Eric Hatfield. He'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. One there on first, and it's another double play. They're 2nd in the first 4 innings, and that one will retire the side. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. Back with more on this fine Saturday night. Back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Marcotte. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. And he misses low with it, 2-0.
Boy, he just looks locked in at the plate right now to me. His numbers in recent games have been very good, and those were 2 stone-cold takes right there that put himself in a great hitter's count.
Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. Through first and hustling for second.
Relay.
And the Orioles are in business here. It's a leadoff double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting confirmed. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
Count even now at 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to the Orioles shortstop. Lays off 2-2 now. Shot
1-1-1
to the left. Hyatt has it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Ready for another shot now. Ruben Finney, a hit in 2 tries so far.
Ruben Finney.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. In the dirt. Throw goes over to third, and he's called out on a close play at third. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. A shot to first base and caught there to end the inning. Orioles held in check there as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Will Peniagua. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
1-1.
Ground over to first. Merrill ranges to his right. And a step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Edward Ramos. Already 2 for 2. We'll look to add on right here.
Ramos.
Both teams with 6 hits so far.
Up, up.
Swing and a high pop-up. McIntosh has a play, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. Ralph Palmer will stand in here, but before he does, let's take it back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2, so that was a good job to hold up right there.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Next 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. But this will land out there just foul. He'll try again. 1-2. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball. Here's another 1-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Gates has a read on it, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles, but they still lead this one 4-2. Roberto Jimenez is on the pitch.
And he just keeps on going and going. That's save number 35 for the season. And he's proven to be as reliable as anyone in the game.
Great job.